show their curtain.
Thank you.
But,
Can't hide the jeans.
but,
I can't hide by wearing jeans.
yeah,
She's showing more than what I'm showing. And she's wearing a dress.
yeah, she's wearing a dress.
But she's showing more than what she's showing.
And yeah, she's supposed to cover up her top. You're supposed to zip up your top, sister. Sister, you're supposed to zip up your top. That's for your husband to be. Right? The women is not supposed to wear what pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
That's right.
This is Titus chapter 2 and verse 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise that they be in behaviour as becoming holiness.
Holiness.
What did I say was holiness? Remember what I said? What is holy? What does it mean? Set apart.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be set apart from the rest of the nation. Because you are princesses.
That's right.
So you're supposed to be set apart and you're supposed to be an example unto the other people.
Not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
What?
Teachers of good things.
So ain't it a good thing to tell you that you're supposed to wear a dress? And not make men lust after you.
You won't do that anymore.
Huh?
Stop wearing jeans.
I know, but men lust after you when they see your curvatures. That's supposed to be covered up. You see the Muslim dress, that's our custom that they have taken. And they deal with it. There's nothing wrong with being covered up. That's, who is you? Showing your curvatures. Yeah, but you're wearing trousers. You're wearing trousers. I'm not saying it, what scripture not saying it. As well, do you not eat pork? You don't eat pork. We eat crab, shrimp, lobster. No. That's crazy. So you eat pork or nothing. What do you eat? Chicken.
Pepperoni.
No, alright. That's good, that's another law. Look at that. Leviticus 7:11. That's good because that's a law that you don't have to keep it.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
So you know what the swine is, isn't it? Right, so he said it's unclean to you.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you.
So if your friend told you to go shopping and buy them bacon, you're not even supposed to go in the supermarket and touch it. But it's unclean to you. No crab, shrimp, lobster, calamari, mussels, anything that ain't got fins and scales, you can't eat that. That's a law, that's what makes you separate. These laws is what make you separate. Get me? So today is, you know what today is?
Saturday.
Yeah, and what's special about today?
St. Patrick's Day.
Huh?
That's tomorrow. Oh.
What?
St. Patrick's Day.
Get me learn not to wear the heathen. That's not our custom, St. Patrick's Day. Today is Saturday, which is a high holy day to the Lord.
That's right.
Even Friday sunset, the Saturday sunset, every Saturday. So on them days, excellent. On them days, you're supposed to be not buying. What did you buy stuff? You're not supposed to be buying, selling, cooking, cleaning. None of that.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Remember what I said about holy? What is it? You forget already? Right. So he said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it separate. Read it.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So he's saying 6 days you can labor and do all your work. So whatever you got to do, play any sport, you're supposed to do it in them 6 days. But what?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughters.
Right, so we're not supposed to do no work on the Sabbath day. You know that we're not even supposed to celebrate birthdays. That's a law. No birthdays. Get me that intro. Because it tells you that you mustn't serve idols. You made yourself an idol that day. Because people buy you presents, people buy you cake, make a wish that we're not supposed to do that. Remember, he made us holy, so we're separate from the rest of the nation. No Valentine's, no Easter, no Christmas, no birthdays, no Valentine's, all that stuff. It's not up to children of Israel. Right, get me that. Right, this is have you heard of Job? Right, this is Job. That's an Israelite as well. So he's your people. Read that. This is a
Job,
birthday.
chapter 3 and verse 1.
Read on.
After this, opened Job his mouth, and cursed his day. And Job spake and said, Let the day perish, wherein I was born.
Said, let the day perish wherein I was born. So you don't want to be doing no celebration. Read on.
And let the night in which it was said, There is a man-child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Let God regard it not from above, neither let the light shine upon it. Let darkness and the shadow of death stay in it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it.
I bet you don't celebrate. You see what he's saying? This is the righteous man who kept the Quran. He said, curse with the day. Don't let the light shine upon it. Read on.
As for that night, let darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year.
You know, everybody says, I can't wait, it's my birthday. He said, let that day be joined unto the rest of the year. Read on.
Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of the month.
So no birthdays.
Sirach 33 and 8. By the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished, and he altered seasons and feasts. Some of them hath he made high days, and hallowed them, and some of them hath he made ordinary days.
Right, so there's some ordinary days, but there's days like we got Feast of Tabernacle, Feast of Dedication, blowing of the trumpet. Those are Passover. We've got Passover coming up soon. Purim is when we can give our gifts. That would be our sort of Christmas. Right? All right then, take it easy. No birthdays, no undressing.
No Easter.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1.
No.
Because name is better than precious ointment. And the day of
Come,
death,
brother, come,
than
come,
the day
come,
of
come,
one-
come.
of one's birth.
Than the day of death of one's birth. People think that we're party poopers, man. But this is what the Lord said. So if the Lord is saying don't do that, this is what we got to do.
That's right.
When we was in the world, we used to follow these things because we didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't celebrate birthday until I come in the truth. But the Lord said that's what we have to do. And that's what we have to do. But we can't be separate if we're following the rest of the people because they do that. Let them do that. That's how comes we're set apart.
That's
We're
right.
not doing the customs of the heathen, who the Lord has said they've ever been reputed as nothing.
That's right.
And we are the something that the Lord made unto himself.
Good.
Simple as that, man.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 1. At the same time, said the Lord, will I be the God of the families of Israel.
The what?
That I will be the Yahweh of all the families of Israel.
Right, so the 12 tribes of Israel, that's the family, man. That's who he's going to be the God of. That's who he cares about. The families of the children of Israel. Read on.
And they shall be my people.
What?
And they shall be my people.
Everybody.
And they shall be my people. Thus said the Lord, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest.
See, we got grace in the wilderness. When we was murmuring and doing all type of folly in the wilderness, after he redeemed us, he still showed us mercy, man. He could have destroyed us and chosen other people, but he's keeping his covenant that he promised unto the children of Israel.
Verse 3, the Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
What?
I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
What?
I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
The Lord has loved the children of Israel with an everlasting love, man. That's why we got that relationship with the Heavenly Father, man. Because he loves us with an everlasting love.
That's right.
Speaking to the children of Israel.
Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee.
You hear that? With love and kindness as the Lord liked us, man. And call us unto himself.
That's right.
Jump to 9.
Verse 9. They shall come with weeping and with supplication. Will I lead them? I will cause them to walk by the rivers of waters in a straight way, wherein they shall not stumble.
Right, we're not going to stumble when we follow the laws, man. Nobody come push me over. The Lord is holding us up, man. The Lord said we can't stumble. Read on.
For I am a father to Israel.
What?
For I am a father to Israel.
To everybody.
I am a father to Israel.
Read.
And Ephraim is my firstborn.
You see, he's a father to Israel. That's why the rest of the nation are bastards, man.
That's
They got no
right.
father. We got the father. He said he's a father to Israel.
Good.
The Israelites. The people that you see up and walking up and down don't know that they're Israelites.
That's
the Lord
right.
said he's a father unto you.
Verse 10. Hear the word of the Lord, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say, he that scattered Israel will gather them and keep them as the shepherd doth keep his flock.
Right, you see? And that's what's happening. While we're waking up, the Lord is gathering us like sheep.
Good.
Read on.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob.
As well.
For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob.
The Israelites. Jacob is a part of that. Part of the tribes of Israel. Read on.
And ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
Right, you see? The other nations were stronger than us. And the Lord redeemed us from him. That's why we have to keep the commandments. So that we can be stronger than the rest of the people. Because we got the Lord on our side, man. Read on.
Verse 12. Therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of the Lord for wheat, and for wine, and for oil, and for the young of the flock, and for the earth, and their souls shall be as watered garden, and they shall not sorrow.
You see? Our soul shall be like watered gardens. We're going to have nice oils and food and everything that the Lord has promised unto the children of Israel.
That's right.
Keep us, man, because he wants to keep his promise. But all we got to do is keep our promise when we said we're going to keep his covenant. And we're going to do all the things that Moses told us to do.
That's right.
But we went astray. And that's why we're in the position that we're in. But he's calling us back home. He just said he's going to gather us from all nations.
Good.
Read the precept.
This is Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 11.
Bring it on.
For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord.
Say that again.
For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord.
Right?
Thoughts of peace and not of evil.
You see?
To give
Thoughts of peace and not of evil. The Lord don't want to put evil on us. He wants to give us peace. Peace from the rest of the nation that oppress and persecute us. Read on.
to give you an expected end.
And the expected end is to us ruling the rest of the nations and put them under subjection, the subjection that we was under. But the Lord said, give them double. Because they put us under subjection, they must forget it double. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 44 and 21. Remember these, O Jacob and Israel, for thou art my servant.
So now what?
For thou art my servant.
The Lord has called us his servants, man. That's why we're out here serving him.
That's
To
right.
wake up his people. He said, go out on the highways and byways and bid my people back to the marriage.
Good.
Because he's married unto us, man. Read on.
I have formed thee. Thou art my servant, O Israel. Thou art not. Thou shalt not be forgotten of me.
The Israelites shall be not forgotten of him. That's why remember that no matter where we are, he showed us mercy and kindness, man.
That's right.
Read on.
I have blotted out as a thick cloud thy transgressions, and as a cloud thy sins.
He's blotted out our transgressions, man. And that's the mercy that he showed unto his children.
Good.
By blotting out our transgression and giving us to live in peace.
Return unto me. I have heard, I have redeemed thee.
This is about the Israelites. Where's it? No. They're in the Israelites' land. Where's your father? What tribe? Yoruba. Sisters, that will make you part of the children of Israel. Because it's a bloodline thing. It's not the color of your skin. It's not how you look. It's none of that. It's a bloodline. You have to go through the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So you heard about Moses, yeah? And when Moses went to fetch the people in Egypt from Pharaoh, those were your ancestors that he went to get. Remember, there was other nations living in there. Remember that? There was other nations living in there. When he went there, he told me, he said, mine, and those of them is yours. Being is yours from the tribe of Yoruba. So that's your, when you was your forefathers in the suburb. Oh, well, that's our custom. That's our law. Yeah. So today is the Sabbath. That's why we're out here referencing the Heavenly Father. And as you are part of the children of Israel, today is a very important day for the Heavenly Father.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Cant. Set apart day. It's special. So it's not like the rest of the days. From Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, that's the high holy.
Come, sisters, come.
Holy separate freedom.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So anything you're going to do, your pleasures, you have to do in the other 6 days. Today, you can't do it.
In it thou shalt do, in it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
You can't let somebody come to your house and learn work because it's a high holy, special, special. It's 276. The Lord said that is that And the God that made heaven and earth don't love everybody. He only loves you.
Okay, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out!
Thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Remember, he said holy and set apart. So we're a set apart people unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So the Lord has made you lot to be above everybody. They're supposed to be working for you. Then we because the whole book is speaking to the children of Israel, not everybody. That's why we're supposed to come back. We actually win curses because we didn't follow laws. That's why it's important how much laws they have. You never know how much laws they got. It's from church.
Know some.
He told me that. So in the church, he told me that 600 and something.
From what I remember, I don't know the full number.
It's 613. That's the church that we went to. They told me he didn't say that they got away with it. So the 10 Commandments is still there, but the rest is done away with. Is that what the church said?
Not that they said that, but it just seems like they kind of like the main point.
Well, that is good that that's the 10 moral ones, but remember, 613 is still got to do that. Not the church is saying that they've done away with it. We not got no collection penalty, we're not begging nobody for that because it says, buy the truth and sell it not. So you're not supposed to be giving prosperity, not supposed to be
Matthew 5:17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
fulfill all the laws. For example, let me just show you 22 and verse 5. This is not to put you down on nothing, this is just the law. So, this is what the Lord said you have to do, and this is what you have to do.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The woman shall not wear what is basically women. So that's a law.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So we got to keep the laws because us not keeping the laws made us by sin.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 8. When a man rob God, yes, he have robbed me. But you say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offering. You are cursed with a curse, for you have robbed me, even this whole nation.
I want to know that was the song. Yeah. I want to breathe like this.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine shall be divided the book and be cloven covered. Yes, it shall not be good. It is a place to you.
It's in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 5 to 6. This is the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moves in the water and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean.
What's your name? So I know what you're saying. When it says, hold nothing unclean that the Lord is mean. But that's what you're pretending to say that. That's what you're saying. Right. But he doesn't mean that.
I call you tomorrow.
So the Bible doesn't contradict itself. It said, "But what's going to kill his heart?" So people say you can pray over it and it's okay because the Lord made it, so it can't be over. There's a difference. So that's the Christian doctrine. It's okay for you to eat everything as long as you pray over it. And that's not the doctrine of the Heavenly Father. Right.
Talk about Paul, right? 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16. As also in epistles, right? Epistles, the letters. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned.
So things that Paul has writings that they've done, it's hard to be understood for the unlearned. Because the Christian church will tell you something when it's not like that, because we celebrate Christmas. We're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed to celebrate Christmas, birthdays, Valentine's, Easter. That's not of the Lord. We've got high holy days in the church. All of God. This is the church. The Lord is so upset. That's why when Christmas time comes, you see killings at parties, a tree might burn down the house. I don't want to.
Jeremiah chapter 10,
Now this is telling you about the Christmas tree.
verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaks unto you, O house of Israel. 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
So we can't be worshipping stars, following zodiac signs. We don't do that. The heathen doesn't.
For the customs of the people are vain.
You know, babies.
It's pointless.
Pointless. Nothing.
For the customs of the people are vain. That's right. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with his hands. They deck it with silver and with gold. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. It's funny how it says deck. You know how they say deck walls. They are upright as the palm tree, which speak not. They must needs be born. It's carried. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither is it in them to do good. It's come down the mount.
Right. So that's like serving another God. Right, so therefore, you can't serve no other gods. Get the birthdays. Because when you do birthdays, it's like you're idolizing you for that day. And remember it says don't serve no idols. So it's like you made yourself an idol. This is Job. You heard about Job?
This is the book of Job, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out!
After this opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. And Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born, and let the night in which it was said, there is a man-child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Yahweh God regard it from above.
God is a time. When you pray, you have to pray to Yahweh. That's the thing. And His name is Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh.
Verse 4. Let that day be darkness. Let not Yahweh regard it from above. Neither let the light shine up on it. Let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, let darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of the month.
That's what the birthday is. He said, let it not come to the number of the month. We celebrate those things. We got Passover, we got Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of Dedication, blowing of the trumpet. That's the Israelites. I hold days, but they got holidays. We don't do the holiday thing. That's why he said, learn not the way they hate it.
Jeremiah chapter 20 and verse 14. Cursed be the day wherein I was born. Let not the day wherein my mother bare me be blessed. Cursed be the man who brought tidings to my father, saying, a man-child is born unto thee, making him very glad.
That's the word. I know it sounds like a party, but it's the Lord saying it not to. And for us to keep the commandment, that's why we went into slavery. The white man didn't just come and rob us. The Lord sent him against us, didn't he? To show you that it was the Lord. But he sent Moses to get us into slavery.
And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So he said, if we listen to his commandments, he was going to set us above high.
Verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, if you don't fit the curses, but the Israelites fix these curses, no other nation fit these curses. They never went through nothing.
This is verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Now, anywhere you go globally, no matter what country you're in, where do you find the so-called black people? It's mainly in where they get individually, one or two of us might, PDB, Jay-Z, they're not like doing well, but collectively, we're cursed in the city. It says,
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
we was in the tobacco field, sugarcane field, cotton field. He was in the field. 37, because you call yourself Nigerians and you don't know Christ. But the Lord never called you to
37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
a proverb.
Speak up some more, come on.
If you want to hide something from a black man,
I'm getting the camera.
okay. If you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. That's a proverb. A byword is you being called outside of your biblical name, which is the children of Israel. That's why you know yourself as Nigerian, because that is a byword. The Lord never called nobody Nigerian, nobody Jamaican, nobody Ethiopian. He called them by their biblical names. Read 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and
Right.
upon thy seed forever.
Right, so these curses will be upon us for a sign for the Israelites to know that these are the people who the Lord is talking about. Read on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
So everything on this planet belongs to the Israelites. The whole world was made for the Israelites' sake, not for everybody's sake. Right? So that's the abundance of all things. Read on.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Serve thine
Therefore shalt
enemies.
serve thine enemies,
Which the Lord shall send against thee, which the
Lord shall send against thee.
in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
So even your clothes, we picked all the cotton, but we don't own no textile. And even if we do, we still got to buy the equipment to make it from the oppressor. Right? So even hunger, we have to go to them to buy our. We don't own none of them big stuff. And even if we own a little one, we still have to buy them. Now jump to the big one, 68. So it said we would serve our enemies. So I was going to tell you,
And the Lord shall bring thee,
Exodus 20.
sorry, verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So you remember what we was doing in Egypt? Slaves, right. So he said, I will bring you into Egypt again. We didn't go, we walked into Egypt. He said, I will bring you up.
Bring you into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Now, home is, everybody says Africa is the motherland. It's Jerusalem. It's not the continent of Africa. Jerusalem is our home. That's why when I told you Palestinians are fighting a war for land that don't belong to them either, the whole of that is ours. Read on.
Thou shalt see no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So when we went on the slave ships and we came off, we was sold. So the Lord is saying they are enemies. So it's saying the soul will lie, but even though he look like his father is with the black man. So that's why it goes by your seed of your father, Numbers 1 and 18. It goes by the seed of your father, because you might have dark skinned people. Their daddies are so-called white man. They're white people, even though they look dark. So the Lord is studying, even though he was white, his father is a black man.
Numbers chapter 1 verse 18.
Bring it out.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the third day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers.
So whatever your father is, that's what you are. So that's why when people stay, because you didn't keep the commandments, that's why as necklace is wearing jeans, not wearing dresses. Because today is the Sabbath day, can't do no work, don't eat pork, crab, lobster, don't celebrate birthdays, Christmas. All those things is what got us on slave ships. Because the Lord said them things.
These things are difficult.
So, do you feel that you could wear dresses instead of jeans? Right.
Born in Barbados, but you are not a Barbadian. Okay?
And this is for the Israelites, not for everybody. Right? Did you get Joel? Joel 2 and 27. Because a lot of people think that the Lord is coming to save everybody. Christ told you that he only comes again. Christ said in his own words,
Joel.
the whole world.
Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed.
We should never be ashamed to let the world know that he is ours.
am not sent, but
Call it.
I did.
Call it. Matthew 15.
Matthew 15:24.
Bring it out.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right, so he's only coming for the children of Israel. So that's why he stopped you, see that you're part of the children of Israel, and he got the 10 commandments so that you can get the salvation of the Lord.
What do you do well though? Do you know what sin is? You was in the church, you seem to know some things. You know what sin? What is sin? Right. So it's actually breaking the law. 1 John 3:4 says, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression. Sin is the break. So whenever you be in sin for a child, you be in sin for reading the law. Sin breaking sin.
Big man,
Repentance isn't just asking for forgiveness.
come in, brother.
Right, so you have to try and stop. We're going to be out here again and probably in another 3 weeks. So if you want to come out, what's your name? Right, what's your name? Right, so you can subscribe, leave a comment. Deborah and Adam subscribe to me.
Alright, young sisters.
Shalom, say shalom.
Another two come.
And with that, I'm going to close out. Let somebody else come up.
Hey, come.
What,
2 minutes each time.
I can't now. He's going.
He's coming out.
Yaobi.
You got a mushroom. Yeah.
All right. I'll carry on until he comes. Let me. Joel 3.
Yes, I'm a blaze piece of fire. I'm a blaze piece of fire.
Alright. Well, he can just continue, and
Yeah.
come in, man.
Yeah, man, I'll praise to the Most High. Another week out there camping. The brothers, the sister. Yeah, man, mighty full works the brothers them bring out earlier. Yeah, make Mandy and me and roll out, man. Because I only 1 hour I'm going to go out.
Yes,
Here it comes. Yeah, make it roll out. I'm probably one.
Alright. Close up, brother. Close up, man.
How you doing, King? Come on, come. We're here for you, brother. Come over, man. How you doing?
All right. We're going to close
How are you,
out
agent?
and make another mighty speaker come up. And we're going to close out. We're going to glorify the Heavenly Father once again. And we are going to say, Brakataya Hawa! Brakataya Washai! Brakataya Hawa! Brakataya Washai! I am Emmanuel! Shalom! Kwam Yasharala! Kwam Yasharala!